Yo, it's looking like the fix was in for this Bengals and Chiefs game. Honestly, anybody that watched that game, you could just tell like the calls were one sided as hell. I really, honestly, like unless if it wasn't super obvious for the Bengals, they weren't calling anything for the Bengals. The Chiefs got everything, anything that was a 50-50 pass interference, 50-50 hold. They just got everything right. There was time I seen them get away with holding, but every holding doesn't get called, so we gonna excuse some of those, right? But man, just you telling me they get two third downs where they ran the whole play, if they're about to punt the ball and the ref comes on the field saying, "Oh no, we got to run that over." Just a lot of sus movements from these refs. It looked like they needed a Mahomes versus Jalen Hurts. That would probably be the biggest ratings right there. We're going into Black History Month. We're gonna have two black quarterbacks in the Super Bowl. I'm joking about that as far as that playing a part, but man, it just looked like home cooking for sure. And of course, the storylines. We're gonna have both Kelsey brothers in the Super Bowl. Jason Kelsey, Travis Kelsey. Um, Eagles, like we got the young quarterback who's up and coming. Who's looked like he was gonna probably win MVP if he didn't miss a few games, but Mahomes gonna win it. So you probably have the runner up. You probably have the MVP and the MVP runner up. You also have Andy Reid, a great coach. You just got that rivalry going against his old team in the Super Bowl. Andy Reid used to coach the Eagles, so it's a lot of narratives that there's a lot of narratives and stories that you can make of this. And honestly, I mean, Chiefs are a good team, but just so much, bro. But I do want to give them a little bit of credit, just in the sense they were able to get that stop on the Bengals' last drive of the game, which put them in position to even win the game. Because if they don't get the stop, we probably not having this conversation. But it doesn't take away from the fact that they got a lot of favorable calls. Then you have Joseph Asai. I think he's a second year player. Committed the worst penalty of all time in the worst possible time. Like this, just the worst time and worst situation. You got Mahomes pretty much. I think Mahomes just scrambled for a first down. It's like 10 seconds left. They still probably have to pick up another 8 to 10 yards to feel good about a long field goal. Probably like for like a 56, 58 yard field goal or something like that. But Joseph Asai late hits him and puts Harrison Butker in great field position for what was it? I think it was like what was the distance on that field goal? 45, if I'm not mistaken. It was like a 45-yard field goal. So, and he didn't even make that comfortably. So I know with those extra 15 yards, he most likely would have missed that, and we probably would have overtime situation. But feel a little bad for Joseph Osai. He's gonna get a lot of heat, but like I said, man, this it's a little sus movements in the NFL, man. It's been some bad officiating in that game. And then of course we had the worst game with the 49ers down to the fourth string quarterback and then no quarterback, honestly, right? So we had Josh Johnson and Brock Purdy injured, so they couldn't even throw the ball for like pretty much the second half. They weren't even able to throw the ball. I think they maybe had, I forgot, they might have combined. I think combined Josh Johnson and Purdy combined for maybe like 15 pass attempts that whole game. So yeah, with that being said, man, I would love to know what you guys think. Was this game, was the fix in? Was the fix in for the agenda, man? Black History Month, man. We got to get the two black quarterbacks, prominent black quarterbacks that's doing the thing right now. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm out, man. Peace.